Yeah, this is big for our franchise. I think we've been to other conferences, import back, but this is the first time all Filipino. No? But I just want to give credit where credit's also due. I'm sure the players always get the recognition here, but the guy in charge of our basketball program, Coach Nena. I see Coach Tim on the other side. He's been a national coach. Coach Nena also has been a national coach, but he's in charge of our team. He's the captain of our ship, and he did a lot of things in this series to bring out the best of the guys. He gave a lot of coaching. I thought the guys were poised, and like you said, this is we beaten them back to back now, so that's something to be proud about. But with that being said, we just made the finals, and we gotta put our focus now on the finals.
Coach, it hasn't been an easy series at all. How do you describe the players' resilience and consistency, especially on defense for this series, and how should you bring it going to the finals?
Well, everybody picking up each other. Brandon, I thought, was huge, helping Raymond. This guy here carried the scoring load as well. But there are guys in our team that are points of attack. And Seeds kept his ground, Lou kept his ground, Ball kept his ground. Heroes all over, and we're gonna need everybody again when we face San Miguel. San Miguel's, we know they're a big team.
Thanks, Coach. Now, Chris, we reported it in our coverages. You were nursing a finger sprain injury, and yet you have been one of the steadiest players for Meralco. How were you able to battle through it and make big shots for the team as well?
I mean, I'm not the only one who's playing through injuries. We're deep into a conference now, so everybody on our team's is banged up. So it's there was really no excuse. It's just, man, that was a tough series. Not only physically but mentally. Being down 3-2 and kind of our backs against the wall and everybody against us, and Coach Nena put it up and. Really put that belief in us, because it could have been easy to fold after being up 2-1 and then going down 3-2. And especially in this game, we were down 13 early. In game 7, you never want to go down by that much. So credit to everybody. I thought everybody did a great job today, and man, it was a dogfight. So I'm just happy that we got that one.
Definitely a dogfight, Chris, but you had 24 big points, and we know it's been a collective effort from all the players. And being one of the players, or one of the veteran players in Meralco, what does this win say about Meralco's potential, especially going to the finals as you go up against a familiar opponent in San Miguel?
Yeah, obviously we go into this conference and it's not we want to make the finals, it's we want to win the finals. And we can always talk about it, but to really put in the work and get there, I'm just happy for the team and for the staff. And we had a meeting with MVP when we were down 3-2, and he told us to believe, and we did. But yeah, we're going against obviously the top team in this conference, and they won the championship last year. And obviously they have a really good team and a really good coaching staff, but so do we. So I think it's going to be an amazing series, and I know we're all excited. Just don't get too high on this, and just keep pushing forward.
Now we open the floor to our friends from the press.
What can you say about Brandon Bates' play tonight? It seems like he made a big transformation here in this series.
Coach Nena said some things in the dugout, and I think Brandon responded very well. I said it before the series. I said Brandon will be big for us because Raymond's doing his share, Kyle's doing his share, Norbert. I'm sure these guys appreciate the things that Brandon does. Right? He reminds me of a young Sonny Claus where he does the dirty work, but today he needed to help Raymond out. This game 6, Raymond yung magandang laro, and then Brandon was okay. In this game, Raymond was a little bit, struggling a little bit at the start. Brandon picked it up, and then in that fourth quarter, they were both there. But he's gonna be huge in the next series. You're playing probably the best player ever sa PBA Junior, right? And then we know what they're capable of, but we're also confident in our guys. We believe in our guys. We have a deep team as well, character guys over here. it's going to be a good series.
Coach, you beat Ginebra before in a playoff series, but that's a best of three. Ano yung pakiramdam ngayon na mas mabang series, natalo na sila finally, especially having to bring down 3-2.
Yeah, malaki po sa amin. Big. Like in a series, 7 games, could have gone either way. Nobody's being outcoached, nobody was swept. Came down to this last game, right? But a lot of belief and resilience here. I mean, you're down 3-2. I don't think a lot of teams come back from 3-2. Percentages, maybe less than 30%, 25%, right? But big for organization. You said it from Meralco, we have a lot of pride in what we do, right? And, we're gonna have to savor this. Sabi na, I was telling Chris, bus ride home. Malungkot yun kung talo na siya. Diba? It's painful. They've gotten the better of us 0-6, but the last two, at least we won those two.
Chris, you were consistent in games 6 and 7. Was this your way of making up after that game 5 fizzle down in the second round?
Yeah, I guess you could call it fizzle down. But my job is just keep on pushing forward, regardless if I miss a couple shots. Coach Nanon's got a lot of belief, and so does Coach Luigi. They instilled belief in me that even if I miss a couple shots, to just settle down because the next one's going in. So yeah, maybe I fizzled out in whatever game that was, but if I fizzle out, my teammates are there to pick me up, and that shows a lot of character for the team.
If I say, that's part of it. That's where you test character, right? You're not gonna be there all the time, but whether you put the ball in Chris's hands or Chris Lou or CB, we have faith in them. They all have defense. Actually, we needed everybody to step up. It's just not one guy, right? Obviously, he led the scoring today, but against Ginebra, they're gonna really take away from him. So, maganda to. We're proud of it.
Coach, your team is just one of 2 teams which have beaten San Miguel this conference. Now entering the finals, you beaten Ginebra, and then it seems like you also found a weapon to guard Junmar. Do you think you have the tools to overcome San Miguel in this final series with the way you're playing right now?
Yeah, we'll have to go through the video, but we're here. Coach Nena does a great job of instilling certain things with us. He's been here a year, and we're gonna go back to the drawing board on that. But we're gonna come prepared. We believe in these guys. I think we use a lot of players. It's not like we use 6, 7. And San Miguel, we have a lot of respect for them, but we can match up with them. And again, that has to be. We're not happy just being the finals. We're not happy just that we made it. It's not going to mean anything unless we go all the way. So, focus is on San Miguel.
Coach, you're just one of 2 teams that beat San Miguel in the elimination, at least going to the playoffs. Does it hold a psychological advantage on your part going to?
Well, you can say that we're the only team that beat them. So, yeah, it shows that we did that, but we don't want to get cocky. We don't want to have any swagger. They can come in and just dominate us if we just lumaking ulo namin. So we know that. We respect them a lot, but we also have a lot of players that can play. So coming into that game, we're gonna watch the video. Coach Nena is gonna get us prepared, and we'll be ready for that. I think Wednesday yung games, no? So sana manood po yung mga PBA fans, come and watch us. We'd love to see you in the games. Thank you.
Chris, this conference, it's like you're getting a lot of touches compared to previous conferences. What has changed for this conference that you've been getting your touches and you've been making your shots this conference? What has changed?
I've been playing for a long time, so yeah, this conference compared to other conferences, you know, sometimes this is how it goes. Some conferences you have it where you get a lot of shots, and then this conference I've gotten more opportunity, and I've been able to capitalize on that. And you know, like I said before, Coach Nero and Coach Luigi have really put a lot of belief in me to make plays and to make plays for the team, and you know, help be a leader for the team. So that's it.
It's been a while since you were in the finals. How does it feel being back in the
Yeah, it feels good. I don't know if this is true, but Cliff told me this is I don't think Meralco's made it all Filipino. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's an amazing accomplishment, but still, like, we don't go into this conference for that type of accomplishment. Our accomplishment is to try to win it all, and it's a tough task, but this team can do it, and we have the coaching staff and the players to achieve that. You know, it always feels good to be back in the finals. Good. Thank you, guys.
That's it for our